Okay, good.
Gotta get back in time.
Why are you always back with every f***ing one of these? You're singing.
Because I like singing. Okay, fine. What should I do? What should I do then? You tell me, guys. What should I do? Back to the Future.
Marty.
Marty.
We gotta
get back to the future. Yeah. Marty, we gotta get back to the future. Like if I had a toy, it'd be great. Like I love doing the toy thing. But
You don't have any DeLoreans around here?
no, I have no Back to the Future
I have
kit.
like 2 DeLoreans at home.
Roads, where we're going.
We're going. We don't need roads. You should come over and do this, hon. Marty, we gotta go back in time. Cause I'm crazy. No, nothing. Roads.
We need to go back in
Games.
time. We need to go back in time and not do that.
Jump in the DeLorean quick.
We've got to stop, Anthony.
We got something. We're doing this. Hey guys, welcome to another Under the Lid, and this one's Back to the Future Dice Through Time by Ravensburger. As I've said in many of my videos, Ravensburger is awesome for picking up a license and making a fun game out of it. They use simple mechanics and not overly simple sometimes, but they make solid mechanics that are not very complicated, but make a solid game. And they just do a great job of capturing the entire theme of whatever property that they use. And this one, of course, is, like I said, Back to the Future. And we're gonna take a look at this Under the Lid and see what's ticking in this, right? See, there's a time joke there, ticking. That was very clever, I thought. Anyway, so you have multiple DeLoreans because they're going through time, I assume. Different, we won't even get into time physics or whatever. There's so many different ways to mess up time. But if you have a car that drives really fast, apparently you can go through it. So that's super cool. Now we got our top board here. It says Dr. E. Brown Enterprises. One of the things that I love that they do is at the top of their game boxes, they always put something cool on the top, like either a note or a letter, something that kind of represents something from the movie or one of the characters. So you have Dr. E. Brown Enterprises. So you have, Dear Marty and Dr. Brown, I'm writing to you from the future. And it just goes on, and I won't read the whole thing, but basically says that, the fabric of space-time is unraveling, and in your friend in time, Doc Emmett Brown. So that's just super cool. Gives you like kind of a little bit of the feels, if you give a little bit of nostalgia, if you remember, of course, and loved those movies, which most of us did back in the day. You're like, oh, Dr. Brown's sending me a message. So the idea of this game is, of course, that you're fixing time, which, was kind of a given, right? But I've actually played it, and it's actually a lot of fun. You basically move throughout time. This is the game board here, and you're going to basically moving through time, bouncing back and forth, trying to fix events that pop up. Kind of a pandemic-y feel where you're kind of racing against the clock, trying to get things fixed before everything unravels. And this is a different timelines, a different eras. It's just super cool. Very nice, clean board. Has all the feel of the movie, right down to little wires and everything, and the LED display for the DeLorean. Just looks very, very cool. Very nice board. Then you have your owner's manual, which is kind of cool. They have like specifics, like almost like a like as if the breakdown of the DeLorean and everything in it, like is written like a instruction manual or a breakdown, a car manual, if you will. Looks very, very cool. And kind of goes through here real quick. Very nice laminated instruction booklet, nothing crazy. Just done very, very well. I like that. And then we have our cardboard. So we have our roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. And this is, of course, our actually token board. I don't really have to unbox this. There's only 2 sides to this here, or I don't have to unwrap it anyway, but you have your standees for the different Biffs. Biff goes through time and kind of messes things up, of course, and you have to stop him. And then you have your different token icons that you can drop. They give you little spiffs as you go through time. And then I will open this. This is a play order mat here. You have a couple different mats in here. If I get this open, I think I need to go back in time and give myself a pair of scissors or something is actually kind of what I need to do at this point. Marty, hit it. Oh, hey, thanks, Marty. Got the scissors, all right. See, time traveling is useful for something. You either save it or you give yourself a pair of scissors to get pesky wraps off of these cards. I should go back in time every time and do that. Right? It's not a bad idea. So we got our cardboard here that represents the different things in the different time periods. 1885, 1955, 1985, great year there, and 2015. So basically this is just the different play boards that people use, and even though it's different times, if I recall correctly, this is basically the things you could do with your different time periods. And then you have dice, of course, because this game is a heavily dice-based game.
Well, it's called Dice Through Time.
It is called Dice Through Time. You're not wrong. And basically, the dice, you'll roll the dice, and if you have those tokens, you'll be able to solve problems as you go through time because they require you. Basically, you'll have problems on the board that you solve by basically rolling certain icons, basically, to get them out of the way. Very, very cute little game. I'm going to go through the cards here. And to continue the kind of the theme here, Doc readies the DeLorean for rail travel, the third movie. Lightning strikes the clock tower at 10:04 p.m. Griff tries to recruit Marty Jr. I remember that one. Remember when they had the image of the future was like wearing a colander on your head? And everybody thought that the hoverboard was actually a real hoverboard, like they had it, they just didn't put it out for some reason. Yeah, no, that wasn't a thing. So it has a cool, like, almost kind of very, I don't even know what style to call this, but it's just very kind of very clean looking style, iconography almost of everything you're going to do in the game. Just very, very cool. Cards are very nice, very heavily laminated. Yeah, they're very, very nice. I like them a lot. And then last but not least, you have your minis. Now, of course, we're going to have for minis in this game, DeLoreans. They're all the same mold. They're very cute, but they all are just basically different colors. There's no difference between them, and I might have been kind of cool maybe they had a little bit of a difference, like maybe the hover one with the wheels underneath it, but that's not really a big deal. Just very clean, very nice looking DeLorean models. They did a decent job with them. I do love car models, actually. I'm a sucker for car models. Just very cool. And you'll be driving your cars through time, basically solving the problems. But we'll go over that in another video. That's pretty much all we have for Back to the Future, guys. Dice Through Time by Ravensburger. Again, thanks for joining me for the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you like this stuff. And please, go ahead and leave a comment if you like anything we particularly do in our videos. Man, we love to hear from you guys. Go ahead and have a good time. Check out this game. It'll be in, I think, Targets, most Targets. And don't forget, guys, game on. Thank you.